Good morning! It's Saturday on our Countdown to Summer menu, and today's a special Saturday because we have a special guest, Rusty Graham, editor for the Examiner for Memorial, our community newspaper, right here doing breakfast with us, much to his dismay. I invited him to breakfast and I said, here, let's make them together. So what we're going to do is we're going to make pancakes, and pancakes are easy. We're making these particularly healthy, and I'm going to tell you why. Rusty, I know you're concerned about that, so I'm going to tell you what's particularly healthy about these. Okay, good. Well, for our liquid ingredients, we're actually substituting a little egg beater there. We're going to do 1/4 cup of the egg beaters. We've got our healthy oil. We also have low-fat buttermilk, which isn't sitting out, but it's in here. We're using our Smart Balance, getting a few omega-3s. You hear about the omega-3s, Rusty, you know, the health benefits of that. So what I'm going to do is everything's already measured out, and of course you can get our recipe on our recipe cards. I'm just going to pour it in. And Rusty, you have the very difficult task of pouring in this bag without spilling it. But one thing I want to point out that makes this particularly good is we're keeping the sodium down by using baking soda and baking powder that has no added sodium. There's no reason to get 100 to 200 milligrams of sodium per serving when you can buy it without it. Rusty, you've done this before. Yeah. The other thing that we're doing, we are actually adding some flaxseed, which has omega-3s in it, and we put it in our little spice grinder. And the reason that we waited to grind it down is because it does deteriorate some, you know, so we're going to keep the nutrients in it. And again, we've been mentioning this, we'll mention it during the week, is we're using, our cup is the whole white wheat. So it's still light, it isn't too heavy like when you use the regular. So we're using the whole grain and getting 72% more nutrients that way. And then we're also adding in some oatmeal. So we know that's good for heart health. It has that soluble fiber in it. The amount of sugar is just 2 teaspoons. You can either use a Splenda blend, or if you'd rather use the sugar, it doesn't matter because it's just so little sugar. Okay, so all I'm going to do, Rusty, is just, now you do have the option too of putting in fruit. I mean, any fruit that you want. But Rusty didn't want any fruit. So we're not putting in fruit. We're going to have it on the side.
Let's go over.
Rusty's a party pooper, so we're actually going to put that on the side, but you can put bananas, you can put apple, you can put pear, berries, the sky's the limit, and get those nutrients. So we just have that blended, Rusty, and we're going to cut away and come back, seeing it in the skillet. So look at this, Rusty, for with a 1/2 cup, which is the serving size. These plump up really nice. So, you know, you can have 2 of these as a serving. You're going to go under 200 calories with that. You can add your fruit and your milk, so you can get a breakfast for under 400 calories. You know, you go to a restaurant and get those pancakes there, and you may walk out with 1,000 calories. So, great nutrients. You're going to feel full. Believe me. Okay. Rusty, how did your pancakes turn out?
They're great.
They are.
I really like them.
And that's a nice portion size. Do you usually have about that portion size?
No, I usually have more.
But we're throwing a lot of fruit in there, so that's going to fill you up and get the nutrition from that as well. And through, you know what, we're stacking you up with omega-3 because those walnuts have some omega-3 fatty acids in them too.
Great.
Well, see, thank you for helping me.
Well, thanks for having me, Carol.